Okay. I'm currently, so I got really high this morning.
Right.
Really high this morning. And I was told. So the first thing I did when I woke up this morning, it is near
You got
my
really
20.
high.
Well, no, it's just near my 26th birthday at this point in time. And I'm very, very alarmed about that.
Is
I'm
it
4
today?
years. No. But it's near. It's getting closer and closer. And, that's just fucking horrifying. Because every year I age, the closer you get to dying. Everybody knows that. That's just nothing new. But right now, I woke up to help deal with that fact that I'm getting closer to my birthday, closer to dying. This is how I feel every time I get, till the day actually passes, and then this feeling
Right.
goes away till the next fucking
You
time.
don't like your birthday?
It's not that I don't like it. It's that I know it's a sign of the end.
I mean, I guess so, but 26 is a long time. That's over a quarter of your life. The average person lives to 80.
A
But
quarter.
yeah, a quarter.
I still don't like that fact.
Yeah, but why does that bother? Like, okay, I can get it bothers you, but like, does the idea of death scare you?
Yes and no.
Well, why does it scare you? Let's start with the easy part. Excuse me.
No. We're not getting back on this. We're not getting back onto the philosophy of death. We're not doing that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, because I can get why. Well, I want to break down the fundamentals, because if it scares you, then I want to know. Like, I can get that. But you said some of it doesn't scare you. What doesn't scare you? Like, what doesn't scare you about it?
I like the idea of honestly, Mateo, the idea of eternity, of eternal happiness is the terrifying concept. Because, sometimes I don't want to be happy. Sometimes I want to just be.
What if you die and you go to heaven and you just get stuck in that paradise forever?
Yes, but then you have eternal misery. Eternity's so permanent. And then you have the capability of, what if there is 37 virgins and I get that? And what do I do with that?
Well, here's the question. Let's peel it back. You said, because when I went to church as a kid, they talked about heaven. The way I always thought is it sounded like a golf course. It sounded really boring, like an old man golf course, like streets paved with gold, like a little sidewalk.
Willie Nelson's there. Robin Williams is also there. I feel like he would
No,
be
I
good
didn't imagine
butter.
that because I went to an old person church. So I have for example, when they sing Bible songs, there was people with deep voices like Johnny Cash singing deeper parts, and then they had their wives and then their kids singing the higher parts, and everybody stood up and hold hands, and it was slow songs and real homely, but the thought of that being eternity at the time is really, really, really boring, right?
Yeah.
Now, my question is, let's say you die and you get that perfect boring heaven, right? And you
Yeah.
just said you'd be miserable. Wouldn't that make it your hell?
I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I'm gonna tell you what my church experience was like.
Okay, and then tell me what you thought heaven was like too, but after your church experience.
Oh my god, I hated this place. So I went to a New Age Christian church.
What does that mean? What is a New Age Christian church? Because I went to an old Southern Baptist church.
What were your songs about?
Oh my gosh, we would open. We had a book of hymns, dude. You know how you had the Bible?
Yeah.
Well, we had these long, you'd walk down the middle of the church, and there's these two rows of seats, one on the left, one on the right, and then the very end, the preacher stage and all that. You get it. When you sat down, on the chairs in front of you, on their backs, had a little cubby, and each one had two books. One was a Bible, and one was a literal book of hymns. And a book of hymns is church songs, and they're I could not sing you a single one that I remember. But they were stuff like, well, the Lord something by the river.
Okay.
Amen. And they all be like, amen. And they all sing like that. and they had a piano playing, and maybe like a guy on drums, very quietly doing drums. But that was
Okay,
it.
now here's mine. Is
Okay.
I had a youth pastor group. He had a band.
What do you mean a
He had a
band?
he had a band. They
I'm
were
just
called
thinking,
like
is it like Moral Oral like that? Like that's
they were
Batman?
called no, they were called Faith One.
Faith One.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Faith
it's kind of
One.
like Moral Faith One.
Yeah.
And they came out like they had Hey Now You're an All Star, just like JC.
No way. Faith. Look at
Not
this
fucking
stuff.
kidding. Not kidding. Not kidding.
So,
I
alright,
don't
you
know
have
if any
Faith
of these
One.
songs are recorded on the
You,
internet. I don't know if you
the,
can find them, but
I'll
they were
look it
called
up.
Faith One. They would sing songs about Christ. It was like three older men. My pastor had a guitar, and it was like two of his friends.
Oh my gosh. And who was the lead? Your pastor was in this band.
Pastor was the lead singer. Don't remember his name. Don't ask.
Dude.
I remember the band because I hated it.
It wasn't. It was sounds like a cover band.
It was a cover band, but it was a faith-based cover band. My mom made me go to this until I told her, I hate this place. I hate it. Because I always listen to music. So I was the only child that didn't know. That knew the difference, you know?
Yeah. So when I look at Faith One, the only thing I'm getting is Faith Plus One, South Park.
Okay, so good.
That's okay. That's all good. There was a guy I ran into at a mall once who was playing guitar, right? And I can't remember
Yeah.
his name off the top of my head, but at the time, he told me his name and he played some more songs. But later I looked him
Red
up.
Lever.
I don't who?
Red Lever.
I don't know who that is, but
He's the guy
sure.
that wrote one song and he
It
keeps
was
playing it on the side of
it was Red Leather. I ran into this musician named Red Leather. He was pretty chill at a mall, and I
Yeah.
gave him a couple dollars and he played some songs. And then I looked him up, and sure enough, dude, Red Leather's a real guy. He has songs out there. He's trying to get a music career going for himself. He's very indie.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. So what did you think heaven was like based on your church experience? Did they talk about that stuff?
Based on my church experience, so they had a full like concert setup. By the way, they had screens.
So what kind of music was Faith One? You
Oh, they were
telling me
Christian
about it, but
rock.
it was like, oh man. So like,
Can you see why I hated this place?
yeah,
They had slides though, and I thought that was sick. They
like
had slides slid you into the place where you go.
like
It was sick.
98.6 the Joy FM. They got like on there. I hate that station.
Yeah, I could see them on there. It was great though. It was great thinking back on it because I hated it. And yeah, they sang songs. They said sometimes you got to put an L on your head, and the L stands for the Lord. Because kids were doing the loser thing.
Yeah, they're making fun of other kids. And you're like,
Yeah,
hey, just wear that out with pride. You know why? L means Lord. Did
yeah, man.
they actually have sermons and like discuss the Bible?
Yeah,
You remember any of it?
he would sit out. Oh, he would. I don't remember the like specific stories he told,
Yeah.
but he would. Like the music would stop, he would come out with a book, and he would be like Psalm 112, and Joseph went to Jesus and said,
So I
you
know
know,
we're here like saying that's kind of silly, but I had a coworker who was playing some music, and I can't remember what it was, but it sounded awesome because it was just like quiet ambient, then droning it sounded like a Pink Floyd song. But then a guy starts speaking cryptically, like an old man, like starts speaking cryptically, and then the guitar shreds in. And he was telling me, he was like, "This is I can't remember the verse, but he's like, it's this verse from the Bible, where I think it's David. I might be wrong, but he prays to God as he's about to fight like the Philistines for the first time, and there's like hundreds and thousands, and God answers him, and he kills every single one of them. And that's good Christian music. Having an old British man read the Bible as you get like music prepped up and ready to go to it, that's pretty chill. I'd listen to an album of that. Even like the chill parts where Jesus is like, he fed people fish that day, you know? Just put some chill acoustic and piano behind that. I'd listen to that.
He fed people fish that day, and then it's like, ah.
Yeah, on the double bass drums, like.
And then the Romans came, and then like you hear the air. You know, it's basically the airplane sound, but it's horses.
Oh my gosh, the galloping!
It's just Jesus. It's just Jesus in the wall.
He was beaten several times with the whip for your sins, and then you just hear like the clash and him screaming. That's horrible. You know what? That would be a very good album though, like if it done right, because it would start out like it would start with the Book of Genesis.
Okay, this is a request to anybody who's listening to this who has talent.
Recording this. Go on.
This is a request to anybody who has talent, please. I would love to see a video of a mashup between the movie The Wall and The Passion with Mel Gibson.
Passion of Christ?
Yes.
Dude, that'd be pretty sick. But what I want to see is
Dude, I just want you. Jesus gets a hit with the whip and it goes. You know, like in the fucking.
Yeah.
And you may need, and you know, it would be great.
Comfortably Numb would be him like carrying the cross.
Yes, that's exactly.
And then he'd look up and see God in the clouds. There is no pain. And the power of the Lord saw him through, dude. The power of the Lord saw him through. Exactly.
We are not making fun of Jesus. I think this would be actually really good.
Me and you share a vision. We get it. I understand it. But what I'm saying is like the Book of Genesis, where like it talks about God making the world, right?
Yeah.
Just chill ambient music and a dude just reading the book. That'd be cool. I'm down for like a real artistic representation. And when it gets to the part of like Jesus suffering, no music, you just hear the sounds of him getting hurt and the dude reading what's happening to him, because then you feel it. Then the music's gone. There's you just hear him in pain, and it really makes you weigh on his mind. This dude suffered, for you. Just like Roger Waters suffered when he took that insulin shot and had to walk on stage, and then he stood on the fan. Yeah.
He was having a diabetic reaction.
That concert was literally Roger Waters like carrying the cross. That was his moment. That really was. I read an article saying something like he's technically like a war criminal now.
Why?
Hold on, let me find the article. Have you heard Roger Waters' like political takes?
No.
He has a lot, dude. He has a lot of political takes. I couldn't tell you any of them, but he has a lot.
I couldn't tell you any of them, but he has a lot. He has a lot. You should hear about him, but he has a lot.
All right, right here. Former Pink Floyd member Roger Waters faces possible persecution over support for Palestine action.
Oh man, Palestine.
I don't know what's going on over there, but
man, you can't be supporting Palestine. That's a Hassan Piker thing, man.
I don't know politics enough, dude. I don't know any of the things you just said. I just heard Roger, and I'm like, yeah, dude, he wrote The Wall.
Come on, Roger. No Hassan Piker. No terrorism.
It says right here, after declaring his support for Palestine Action, an organization that has... hold on. I'm getting an ad. After declaring his support for this organization... The organization has been banned by UK Parliament. Waters posted a video on X, which is Twitter, in which he praised Palestine Action as a great organization. He said they were nonviolent and not terrorists in any way. And he expressed other celebrities and bands to stand up with him and agree with him. And as of last Saturday, they were proscribed as a terrorist group by the UK under the Terrorism Act 2000, which means that membership in or public support of the group is now a criminal offense and punishable up to 14 years in prison or a fine.
Isn't he Sir Roger Waters?
No, he was not knighted.
Oh, that was only Paul McCartney.
There's a tweet from him saying, "It is today, July 5th, 2025. This is my I am Spartacus moment. Please stand up." And then it's a video of him talking, but I don't know what it says. Yeah, I don't know.
He just needs to put the fries in the bag, man.
Yeah, dude, for sure. You know, I'm convinced when the Russian-Ukrainian war first started, because I don't, you know, David Gilmour and Roger Waters were both touring, right?
Yeah.
If they toured Russia and Ukraine, I think they would have ended the war. Like Roger goes to Russia and tours Russia, and David Gilmour tours Ukraine, and then they guest appear on each person's concert. Like while David's in Ukraine, suddenly Roger shows up and plays Money. He plays the guitar on Money, and vice versa.
Don't you know that we would have had world peace by now if John Lennon would just come back to life?
I don't know about that. Dude. Have you heard the story that what's his name, Mark David Chapman, was a CIA plant?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? You don't think so?
I think it doesn't really matter at this point in time.
No?
Did you know the guy who shot Richard Nixon fucking knows brother was like working for George W. Bush at the same time?
No way.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
There's a skit off of The Whitest Kids You Know that talks about it. My favorite part of that skit is when Lyndon Johnson is talking to the dog.
That's the CIA guy, right?
Goes, yes. And he goes, "I know, Lyndon Johnson," and it's the dog, and I think it's Robert something. Robert says, "I thought you were a talking dog," and he's like, I am a talking dog." And it's implied that like the CIA. So then they have the guy who shot Kennedy. What's his name?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
They have him played by Trevor Moore, and I like this one too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going off on a rant now.
Yeah, now you're just talking about the Whitest Kids You Know. Trevor
Moore is one of the greatest actors of all time, guys. Just honestly, you guys need to check him out. He died too early, man. I honestly think he's Robin Williams' potential if he would have lived longer. So he's sitting up there with a sniper rifle, and it's Lyndon Johnson again. And Lyndon Johnson's sitting there, played by Sam, eating a bag of chips. And he goes, and fucking Trevor goes, "You're just standing there, sitting there with your bag of chips, crunching loudly, and I'm trying to get this job done." And then Lyndon Johnson goes, "Well, did you check the air pressure? Did you check the wind density? It seems like it's going a little to the north." And he's like, "I can do it."
He's sitting there trying to coordinate him.
Yeah, like he's coordinating.
Yeah.
I can shoot him. And then you see, "Oh shit, I missed my chance." And then you say, "Oh no, somebody else shot him." And then all you see is Lyndon Johnson go, "You gotta run, boy. You gotta run."
That's funny, man. That's really good.
That's a fucked up skit.
Dude, I'm gonna be so tired. I woke up at 6:30 today, and I don't get off until like 3 a.m.
Aw, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, it's my own fault.
Yeah, you should have slept more.
It's hard when you can only hear out of one ear.
It's hard when you can only hear out of one ear.
Yeah.
What's hard about sleeping? Sounds like it would make it easier.
Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
What do you
kill you, swamp?
What?
Huh?
He's just screaming there, "Mateo!"
It's horrible, dude.
Screaming for you, and you just don't answer.
It'd be worse if I started hearing a voice coming from that, like the messed up ear.
Oh, dude, it's the thing in your ear talking to you.
Oh,
feed me.
like how? And you're just like, put the pepperoni slice in. I'm like, in my ear. It's like, do it. I'm like, oh. And then like I poke
A
it in my
little
ear,
worm
and it just sucks it in. I'm like,
shoots
oh.
out.
No, I
A
just
little
sucked it in.
worm shoots out.
I was thinking like I just like poke the pepperoni in. It tastes the nibble and just like sucks the pepperoni straight in my ear. I just
That's
got like
worse.
force, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like more, dude. Someone would walk around the corner and just see me stuffing food in my ear.
Your head's growing because it's like growing
Oh,
inside.
that's worse.
Yes.
I'm at the
And it's like
grocery store and it's
more.
like get milk. I'm like I can't. It's like hurry, and I just like start pouring milk down my ear. Oh, that's horrible. That's so bad.
Your head's like the size of a fucking pumpkin at this point.
Only on the right side, like it's leaning, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm tilting
oh
my
yeah,
head. I
yeah.
can't lift
It's
it.
like bursting out.
Oh, this is horrible, dude.
And that's when we find out you had headworms.
So what happens is like eventually I like bust and like they squirt out of my ear, or like
Yeah, and then like
all of my skin goes flabby. Dude, headworms this
it
summer.
spreads.
Headworms.
Headworms this summer.
Hold on a sec. I'll be the movie voice. You just be characters from the movie, like the trailer. All right.
I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna.
Okay, fine.
okay.
You be the movie trailer, like this summer, and a thriller.
This summer, headworms
No, but you.
coming this summer.
Okay. But give me like say something. Give me a few seconds, and again, you'll see what I'm doing.
A deep horror from space. It came from the deep unknown.
Ma'am, I've just tried to check on your head. It looks a little swollen.
Headworm.
Oh my gosh, there's something slithering out of your ear into your head.
This summer, they're gonna be worming around.
It's some kind of worm in your head. This is exactly
We
what
need
I
a
wanted.
loud sound effect, like throwing a piece of Jello against the wall,
Oh,
and then it's like,
like a split.
oh no, David!
Headworms are horrible.
Dude, there's brain-eating amoebas that come up your nose.
Say that again.
There's brain-eating amoebas in Florida that will go up your nose.
Dude, that's horrible. Florida is like the Australia of America.
Yeah, but it's like it's very rare to get them, and you basically the best way to get brain-eating amoebas on purpose would be to go to the bottom of the lake and snort dirt.
Who's getting these on purpose? Who's trying to get brain-eating amoebas?
I don't know. Psychopath.
Can you imagine, like...
They have a 90% fatality rate, so no.
Local teenage youths have been... New trend emerging from TikTok. They call it, river sludge. Swamp snorting?
Swamp snorting.
They call it swamp snorting. The youths have been shoveling up mud, letting it dry, and snorting it. Why? And brain-infecting amoebas.
They make you a trip, man.
Yeah, with a 90% fatality rate. This is not looking good for the southern state of Florida. Because North Florida wouldn't be doing that. That would be something people out, like...
No, North
South.
Florida's too cold.
Yeah, North Florida don't got them amoebas. Only the South Florida. Only the mud does. And the Everglades.
Mud. That Everglades mud. Remember, that Everglades mud tastes so good,
Dude,
you want to put it in your nose.
Like, to snort some swamp sludge, the Everglades is the best swamp sludge you're going to get.
Could you imagine if you actually did that?
Snort swamp sludge?
Yeah.
You'd die.
Trying to get a fucking amoeba?
You'd die. If you got a shovel of swamp mud, let it dry out, and like crushed it up and snorted it, I'm certain it would kill you. Like, don't do that. If you do that, you're an idiot.
This is a slightly something awkward promise. If you go out to a Florida swamp, specifically a southern Florida swamp, go to the nearest dirt patch and snort it, you will trip balls.
I disagree with that statement entirely. I would not do that.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't matter in this
Have you
statement.
done it?
I'm telling
you can't
you that.
promote it unless you've done it.
I've not done it.
Okay, don't do it then, folks. Until Zach tries it, you don't try it. That's
I'm
the
not
rule.
gonna try it. I don't want a fucking amoeba.
Everybody knows in the rule of Rick, do not try it unless Zach's tried it.
Damn it.
Caught him.
Damn it.
But, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. You know why that rule exists, right? Don't try it unless Zach's
Why?
tried it. Well, because if, like, for example, if Zach gives me a drink, and I drink it, he hasn't drank it out of it. I don't know what's in that drink. It could be laced, you know? Jeffrey Dahmer did the same thing, and he got away with it for many years. So if Zach drinks it first, I know it's good. So it's fine.
They don't have a reference to that.
Anyway, we're moving on.
They don't even have a reference to that, man.
What? Jeffrey Dahmer drunk people all the time like that. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I totally have a reference to that. He did.
Man, how do you feel about the new King of the Hill?
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
The trailer came out today. It was very cringe.
Ooh, like how?
I thought it was very cringe that Hank went, like Peggy was on a Zoom call, and Hank went, I don't know what Zoom is, but I'ma kick your ass through it.
I'm okay with that, but I think he should be more,
Well, no, those are the kind of jokes that, like...
Oh, I'm old, I don't understand.
No, it's more like, I don't understand this new Netflix. What is... You know, that's not funny anymore. I've seen that 1,000 times.
Yeah, that would have been funny in 2012.
Yeah, exactly. That's
not
2015, 2012.
Yeah. You know what's a really good show, though?
What?
F is for Family.
F is for Family is King of the Hill.
In the 70s.
Basically, you know?
In the 70s,
yeah. And that's great, because it doesn't have the fucking... I need to have it. Bobby, get off that TikTok. And come stop fucking your girl, you know?
Have they done that?
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be an episode. Watch.
Oh man. No, I like the F is for Family. I've talked about it before, but the neighbor who was a Jew, and the kids thought he was a Nazi.
Yeah, Mr. like Speckled Nazi.
Don't call him that. That wasn't his name. His name was not.
No, but that's what the kids called him.
Called him something else. He was the best character in that show.
He really was. I love that character.
Speckle.
They would all be toasting. He would be like, "This reminds me of the time before my wife was killed."
I loved it when that guy Vic was like, "Dude, I want to be real with you. You are a bummer." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you just bumming me out every time I talk to you." He's like, "I will do better." And then he spends the next season just being like a party dude, but he's just an old Jewish man.
Yeah, but he's a great old Jewish man.
Oh yeah, he's a good character. I like him more than Herbert.
So I have a serious question for you.
What's that?
King Cobra JFS lost his lizard a year ago, but he claimed that at any point in time, he could call Puff, and Puff would come to him. Do you think now that he has a new apartment, that Puff is going to come to him and I forget where he lives, but do you think Puff is going to come back?
No, I don't think so. I think it's over.
Ah!
The hype train is dead, and we should move on to greener pastures. Stop looking at.
Do you think Puff is gone?
I think so.
I was gonna have you start this video with the song "Puff Come Home."
Oh, dude, I can't play that.
Why?
I don't know how to play. I don't have my guitar. We have a keyboard.
No. There's an actual song where instead of Gary Come Home, it's Puff Come Home.
Puff, now I know I was wrong.
Yeah.
Up and now you're gone.
Oh my God. Lizzie, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I
I
never
never
meant to
expected
take
you
you
to.
outside and smoke a cigarette.
Whoa, is that what happened?
Yeah, he took him outside in the middle of winter and smoked a cigarette, and Puff ran away.
Yeah, that's Puff's not coming back. Puff's
Puff's not
gone.
coming back. No,
Dang.
there's no way Puff's coming back.
Yeah, it ain't like a cat, you know. It doesn't register. It gets fed. It's still an independent creature. It wants to do its own thing.
But Cobra claimed that one day Puff will find him instinctively.
I mean, it'd be funny if you bought another lizard and was like, guys, look, it's Puff. But that lizard would die. So,
That lizard, dude, Puff was dying. He had
yeah,
metabolic bone disease.
rip.
Puff was dying. Honestly, the outside was probably a nicer thing to do to him
It was
than
winter,
let
so
him
it was
live.
probably an easier death, quicker and
Yeah, it was probably
relaxed.
fast.
Well, because it's a cold-blooded creature, it probably just got sleepy and then, sat there.
Yeah. Remember, Cobra's like Caleb if Caleb never did anything.
Dang.
Well, that's exactly what he's like.
No, I think Cobra is not
Yeah,
like
I'm going to do
Caleb.
my impression for you.
Of who?
King Cobra. Okay, Tubes, we're going to be doing an epic snack review of my new mead. I made it out of jalapenos and cookies, Tubes.
I think there needs to be more spit in your voice and more slur, but you're not drunk. If you were drunk, I think you could do it.
Yeah, I'm not very drunk. But I feel like if I got a lot that's what I need to do. I just need to come over to your house and you'll be like, oh, it's King Cobra. And I'll just be like, hey, Tubes, I'm very fucking drunk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right. So what was I going to tell you?
Because in the end, that's what our content on YouTube's going to probably be.
You making fun of locales while also developing your own systematic lore and becoming a local thing you hated. This is like your Anakin moment. Soon you'll have your Vader moment.
Yeah, soon I'll have my Vader moment. I'll be in a suit. And then we'll have my suicide arc.
Yeah, but then the turnaround where it comes back and you weren't actually dead at all.
Or I actually do die. Who knows?
No, you can't kill yourself.
I don't know. Car accident could happen any day, man.
Don't let it. Wear your seatbelt.
Man, I don't want to wear a seatbelt.
It's the law!
Man, I am the law!
Not true. I know no one stops the Knight Rider, but it's daytime right now, so. That's funny.
Do you think Pomeref, if he played Minecraft, do you think he would be forced to be a turtle?
Polnareff? No. I would love to see the JoJo characters play Minecraft. I think Joseph Joestar would have a lot of fun.
You feel like he'd have a lot of fun with it?
He'd be confused because it'd be old man Joseph, but yeah, he'd have fun.
Like, how old man Joseph, though?
Like Stardust Joseph, dude. Come on.
Stardust Crusaders,
Yeah.
not season 4?
No.
Have you watched season 4?
No.
Okay, so
fine,
we're doing this now.